I think there's going to be a lot of laughing.
Yeah, I think so too.
Someone tells me that.
Yeah.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
gonna be entertaining.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of Soul Chats with Lex. I am here with Ed Stulak. He is also known as the Millennial Realtor. He's a great friend of mine. We've been friends for many years. I've seen his growth. He's inspired me to grow, and I'm so happy that he's here today. Ed, do you want to say anything?
I love you. That's amazing. Thank you.
Oh, you're
I appreciate
welcome.
it very much.
Yeah, of course. So first, before we start off, very, very, very key question is, what is your yay of the day today?
Yay of the day. I gotta say, I love that.
Throwing it on the spot.
Yay of the day.
Yes.
I must say,
That's
for my
your
yay of the day, no, I actually sold a property that's been taking me quite some time to sell.
Yes.
Over a year now, and it's a distressed home, nothing special, nothing amazing, luxurious.
Yeah.
However, it kind of shows me the rough side of real estate, and finally I sold it. So it's been over a year, but
That's awesome.
I got that. But my bigger yay of the day, I actually just confirmed today that I'm going to be on an IG Live with Ryan Serhant.
No way!
$1 million listing.
Oh my gosh.
September 17th, I am so excited.
Wait on it, mark your calendars, guys. September 17th, how did that conspire?
Providing value. Simple as that, providing value. I figured, let me just apply my one key that I always do in life anyways, just how I can give value. And I said, how can I give value to a big guy like that? What can he possibly want from a scrub like me? But I started thinking, my gears were turning, and I know that he has an online course that just came out not too long ago.
Okay.
So I said, the best would be, because my audience is realtors and his audience are realtors, I said, how can I provide him value? So I said, let me promote his course on an IG Live together.
Yeah.
That'll give me a plus, right? I just have an IG Live with Ryan Serhant. He'll get some more followers, some more traffic towards this course, and get some sales.
Yeah.
So I said, hey Ryan, what is it going to take to get on a 10-minute video call with you so I can promote your course? That's it. That's all I said.
Wow.
What can I do to get on the course, on the live with you? And he said, yeah, absolutely. What do you got?
Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool.
Yay of the day.
Wow, that's a big yay.
That's a big yay.
That is a big yay.
Yeah,
congratulations. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers with our tea. Yum.
Black tea.
I once heard someone refer to coffee as a hug in a mug.
Hug in a mug.
Isn't that so clever?
You're a poetic one today.
I don't know what I am, but we'll say that.
I love it.
Before I chug this and can't sleep tonight. Next question I have for you is a little bit about passion. So I know I've had a lot of conversations with people before about, it's kind of like an obscure thing. It's like, do we need to just have one passion? Can we have multiple passions? How do you find your passion? And once you do find it, how do you start applying it, and where do you start applying it?
There's a few answers to that. Everyone has their own answer and opinion.
Yeah, and
but
you
I guess,
personally.
Yeah,
it's all about you today. It's all about you.
Based off of my experience, I feel like taking advantage of your current situation. So my current situation, I'm 25, I'm at home.
Yeah.
I don't have major bills to pay. I don't have responsibilities like a kid or a family to support or anything. That I'm taking advantage of it.
Yes.
So if I know that I can either go out on the weekends or go out every day and spend money, or spend that time doing some other things like starting a business and fueling that and figuring out what my passion is to see if I can even monetize my passion, right? So would I rather do option A, what every other kid nowadays might do, or will I do option B, which is to see what my passion is and try to fuel that and monetize it, like I said. So I chose that option B, and I figured out my passion slowly but surely by figuring out what my strength is in life. So if I suck at 1, 2, 3 things, I don't even focus on 1, 2, 3 things, because I'm not good. I'm not going to spend that time to try to be better at it. While I can focus on my strength and make that strength stronger. So I figured social media was my strength, and branding is my strength, and talking and networking and just being colorful and creative. Those are my strengths. So I just applied everything that I possibly can to that. Any dollar I had or any connection I had, tried to grow that thing, and now it's growing, and I'm seeing the growth. And it's cool. So I mean, just figuring out what the passion is, what you're strong at, I guess, and making that strength stronger. That's what I believe in so much.
Love it. Yeah. No, I think that makes a lot of sense. And I know me personally, like growing up playing a bunch of different sports, it was always like, when I'm in the off season for one, then I'm on another season for the other, and I wanted to become a master of all trades. That was like a goal. That was a goal of mine. And now, trying my hand in a lot of different things, I realized like, hey, you suck at that. I admit it. Whereas before, it would be such a shot at my ego to say like, oh, I suck at that. Like, but I'm gonna get better. Which I still will get better in certain areas if I want to devote time to it. But I don't prioritize those things as I used to.
Well, now here's the question for you that I'll fire right back at you. What if you're good at that one thing? And then you're good at the other thing too. What are you going to work with? Are you going to option A, merge them together, or really figure out what you are more passionate about? Or I personally like option A, what you just said, merge them together. Yeah. If you're good at A and B, mix that together. Yeah. So I like that, but like, what's your answer? What would you do?
I think I would try to find a way to bring them together, because if you can funnel it into one thing and devote all your attention and time to the one thing while using those two things,
maybe one thing.
then it's going to grow and you're going to get better at both of them in the process. But if you're trying to divert your attention to two separate things and two separate fields and two separate entities, like that's hard. Like you can't truly love. I believe you can't truly love two people at one time. Right. Because if you love someone else, you're not devoting your all to the one person.
And the same thing when it comes to career. Like I put 100% into both, and you only have 100% to work with. Yeah. You either put 50 into that one and that one, or you put 100 into either. Yeah. But putting both into, I don't know, is it possible? People probably argue that it is. I just don't know. I've tried being a jack of all trades. It's cool to say that I know how this, I know how to do that. I can play the guitar at like 10%. I can play the piano at like 8%. But I can do social media and branding at 100%. I love that stuff.
Do you play the flute?
I'm passionate. I don't play. Do you play the flute? I don't know how to play the flute.
I just pictured you like playing the flute. Ben actually played the saxophone in high school. He has it in his trunk, and I cannot wait to see him like put on sunglasses and play the saxophone.
Oh yeah, baby.
He calls it the sexy phone, but that's actually real.
Wow, that's cool. Oh, that was a close one. Got to have a black carpet over here. Sexy phone, I love that. Yeah. I wish I played the sexy phone.
Oh, that's good. All right, so that's question number one. Question number two is, okay, so you're huge on social media. Branding is something you're super passionate about and have been from the day I met you, I don't even know, 5 years ago, 4 years ago. More. Something like that. What would you tell your younger self about social media? Can be marketing, business strategy, or can be like emotional, mental health, however you interpret that question.
Use it for entertainment, absolutely, because it's impossible not to. It's just inevitable. Yeah. However, apply R&D to it. So research and development, or rip and duplicate. I love that, right? Yeah. Rip and duplicate. See what others are doing. See what's helping them succeed, and duplicate it for yourself. And that is something I run with every day. We literally created a caption today for one of my pictures that I stole from someone else. Yeah. Took their caption and just made it into my own words, my own journey, my own way. Like, I don't have time to be creative sometimes, so I'm just going to take what works for others. If I see that guy has 5,000 likes, and to mine.
Yeah, so using it as a template.
Yes, using it as a template. And this is just one example. See what others are doing. See how they post videos. For example, I saw Gary Vaynerchuk post a video today. I loved it. I loved it. Literally, you go on Instagram and you see the video just flipped around. Him doing an interview, but all the font, the subtitles were backwards, upside down. I literally had to turn my phone around to watch it. Yeah. Whoever does that? Yeah,
that's interesting.
No one. I love it. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. People better believe I'm gonna do that. You always be testing, right? You gotta test what works and what doesn't. So I love that whole concept. Is see what others are doing, see if it succeeds for them, if they're succeeding with it, and then take it and just apply it to your own lifestyle, to your own business, to your own brand, to your own concept, whatever it might be. And you can run with that for miles with any career or industry that you're in. It doesn't have to just be social media or personal branding. You can be, I don't know, a car enthusiast, and if you see someone putting on cool rims or with a cool little feature or detail, steal it. Put it on your own car. Like, whatever might work, right? So I like that very much. And network as much as you possibly can on social media. I know that's pretty much how we connected the first time. Like, we went to school together, but It was Instagram that kind of made us help me out. Connect.
Do you think that the Rip and Duplicate is kind of like a guide to help with comparison?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you see it as that?
Absolutely. See what others, like again, just see what's working, what's not.
Mm-hmm.
You're almost cutting the learning curve from trial and error. Like you don't have to actually go and post a picture of you doing something and you already see someone else did that something, the same thing that you were about to post, and you saw they failed with it. Why would you do it? You can try it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying if you see it works, something works for them, try it out.
Yeah.
Like, why did Gary post that video upside down? I have no idea. However, you got over 400,000 views already. Like, okay, well, that tells me that audience obviously thought it was different and unique. So let me try it out. I'll try it out. If my audience says no, we don't like it, it only works for Gary, then it only works for Gary.
Yeah.
No problem. Always be testing.
Yeah.
So I like to test off of other people's results.
Yeah.
Just like the successful people leave crumbs behind. Yeah, sometimes they'll leave good ones and sometimes they'll leave bad ones. But they'll tell you, I tasted that one. That sucked. That one's better.
Yeah.
Right? So same concept.
True.
That is the advice I would give to anyone. Younger self, anyone that's really starting on social media, use it the right way.
Yeah.
So TikTok, oh my goodness, do I love TikTok. TikTok is blowing up right now. And that is like, because that's the first thing I said, entertainment, right?
Yes.
Sometimes you have to go on there for entertainment. It's inevitable. Inevitable. And TikTok is one of those things, I go on there, I can't even tell you how many times I've stayed up till 3 a.m. just watching videos, the stupidest things that I never would think that would entertain me or humor me.
Yeah.
However, I'm laughing at little 15-year-old boys saying the stupidest things about some video game. I'm like, why did I never think of that? That is hilarious. Dumb things, but I'm seeing what's going on. I'm seeing the trends and I'm applying it to my own brand.
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes I'll go on entertainment. However, the real purpose to see what others are doing, understand the trends.
Yeah.
That was a long answer.
Yeah, but it makes sense, and I think more explanation is needed for certain things. Yeah, cool. Okay, so last and final question.
Hit me.
Are you ready?
I think so. I'm scared. Wait, no, I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready.
I don't remember if I remember it.
Uh-oh.
Do I remember?
Do you remember?
It is about, okay, we have passion.
We had passion.
I said,
We had passion. We had
social media.
Self-advice.
And then we had,
Oh.
Okay.
Hit me.
Okay. All right. So if you could identify 2 characteristics or things that you've learned in real estate that you can apply to your life and ways that you've grown within that, what would those 2 things be?
Number 1, expectations. Don't expect anything from anyone or anything ever. So that's one big lesson that I've learned. I remember having deals going and they're going great. Oh, they're going beautifully. And all of a sudden we hit a nice little bump in the road. I'm like, oh, that sucked. And then all of a sudden we went straight downhill. And I said, oh, this ride sucks. I don't like it. Yeah, but I was expecting, oh, look, the paycheck is right there. I'm almost there. Oh, God, why am I going down? So I expected something. Big expectations, big disappointment. That's one thing my dad always said, but I never really understood it until real estate. Until real estate, never expect anything from anyone, and that's a life lesson you run with for a long time.
How do you equate that with trust? Where does trust fall into the picture?
You can't expect anything from anyone. It's as simple as that. You can't. Sometimes people, even the loved ones, will somehow find a way to surprise you, and then what? And it happens. It's another thing that's inevitable, right?
Yeah.
Family, it'll happen sometimes, and it sucks, but family, loved ones, friends, colleagues, whoever you're working with, day-to-day basis, like, you just can't. At the end of the day, you rely on yourself. You rely on what you can do, what you're capable of doing. Like they say, you're best off of your last game or your results, or however you say that.
Your last.
Google.
Okay, Google. Alexa.
Yeah, Alexa, that's right.
But I don't have this answer. Sorry. Okay.
So that was. It's just expectations. I don't know. Just don't expect anything.
Yeah.
Just work. For example, another one.
Yeah.
I just sold that one property and I got my commission check.
1
thing that they say in real estate is don't count your money before it even happens.
It's cash.
Right, so people will go ahead, they'll sell a property, they'll start with the transaction, they'll start with the process, and then they'll start counting their commission on their calculator. Like, wow, I'm looking at a $6,000 commission, like, that's awesome. And then the deal dies, like, 2 months in, and now what?
Yeah.
And now you want to just shoot yourself in the foot, like, wow, that sucked.
Absolutely.
And now no more money. So don't count it before it's, not in your wallet.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. And I didn't expect the commission that I got. I expected much less.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I got more. I got a lot more than I thought. Oh wow, what a feeling. I love it.
Yeah.
Such a better feeling.
Because when you aim low and then you shoot and it's high, then that's...
See, and that's the thing that so many people say opposite, right? They say that you should aim high and aim for the stars and hit the moon and you'll be happy. I'd rather aim for the atmosphere and hit the moon or hit the stars that way. Be like, wow, look how much more I just accomplished, rather than look how much I could have. Maybe I'll get them next time. I personally, I don't get motivated with that.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's just me though. And so many people are opposite. They'll say, no, aim for the stars and hit the moon. I'd rather be opposite. Aim for the moon and hit the stars.
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds better.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of my own perspective on that. I don't know if I think I might have to think about
Under
that.
promise, over deliver.
Yeah,
Same
that's a very important concept.
Here, I'll give you 1, 2, 3, and instead, look, I gave you 1, 2, 3, revive. Wow, that's so much better.
Yeah.
So,
It's like that element of surprise for people too. They're like pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, they look at you as a hero.
Yeah.
I forgot what I saw. I saw a funny meme someone posted. Like, why would you work 75% or 100% at work? Why would you give your 100% all at work, and then you're gonna have an off day? Let's say you come in with like 25%. They're gonna look at you like, wow, where did that go? When you were always giving us 100, and you can never exceed 100 because it's 100%. Like it's tough to beat that. So rather give them 50%. If you have a 75% day, they'll look at you like, wow, raise. But if you do 25%, it's like, oh, he's having an off day.
Yeah.
And it was so funny.
Wow, that's a good perspective. I never thought about that.
It was funny. It was a tweet, one of those tweets that made people laugh, but it was just like, huh.
Yeah.
We're 50%.
There's some truth to that.
We're 75. It's like, wow, raise.
Yep, wow.
Yeah, so that was funny.
That's good. Yeah. That's really good. All right.
So those were my answers for you.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing
of
all of your insight. Very valuable, very wise beyond your years, as people I'm sure tell you all the time. No, really, but I'm just so happy you're here. I'm so happy to see the things that you're continuing to do and the way you're inspiring, connecting with people, and providing value. That is something you've always done from day one. Because I knew you since you were a little baby. Not really, but just a wee little lad. But honestly, guys, if you are not following Ed, definitely hit that follow button. You will not be disappointed. Whether it's laughs, whether it's fashion advice, whether it's real estate advice, business advice, just genuine connection. Any of those things, if those sound great to you, hit that follow button. All right, and apparently you're on TikTok too. So
on TikTok.
What is your name on TikTok?
Ed Stulak, across all social media platforms.
Perfect.
EDSTULAK.
Very easy.
Branding 101. Keep your username the same across all platforms.
Already giving value, guys. Already giving value. But awesome! Don't forget to like and subscribe this video on YouTube. I love saying it like that. YouTube. I love it. And hope to see you guys soon. Who will be next? I don't know. I really don't.
I'm excited to see that.
We'll see. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.